we want to remind you, for your courtesy and safety for others, please do not sit in the stairway aisles. Tonight, Civic Group working hard for you in the concessions is the Coquille cheer team. Check out the new items in the souvenir shop located at the end of the grandstands by the office, featuring new Coos Speedway hats and t-shirts, $1 checkered flags, kid toy racing helmets, toy cars, trucks, seat cushions, and more. All right, qualifying is on the track now. 12.048 seconds is the track record. That's Rob Held. Rob Held setting the track record back in 2011. Out of Cotati, California, North Bay Welding, Van Leer Steering Repair, Lagunitas Brewing Company, S&S Automotive Power, XXX Chassis, Jake Hollett. 12:37.712.377. Jake Hollett on his opening lap effort. Lap 2 slower, 12:49.912.499. 12:37.7 Jake Hollett in the 7H. Here's the 88N. He was fastest in hot laps. He was well under the track record. We'll see if he can break it. From Hanford, California, DJ Netto. DJ Netto in the 88N. Netto Agriculture, Penny Newman Grain, Kading Performance, Vandepol Enterprises, Shell Rotella 66, Ryder Racing Engine, Power, KPC. First lap for DJ Netto. 12:304, 1:2:304. Can he narrow that time under 12:273? Second lap, yes he will. 12:212. Coos Speedway, you have got a new track record. 12:212, new track record. DJ Netto out of Hanford, California, in only his second ever appearance here at the Clay by the Bay. Still got a lot of cars to time in. We've got the Jester Auto Museum and Event Center, Rogers Frosty, Elegant Bean, Hard-S Ranch, North State Excavating, Jason Justice and Farms, Lucas Oil Products, Champion Auto Parts, Shaver Specialties Powered, XXX from Cottonwood, California, the 33, Lucas Ash. Lucas Ash in the 33 is our next qualifier. First time around for Lucas Ash, 12:603, 1:2:603, Lucas Ash. Lap 2 is a little bit quicker. But the first lap of 2 will count as the quickest for, or pardon me, second lap was quicker. We'll get that information to you. 12:39.5, 1:2:395. Second lap much better for Lucas Ash. DJ Netto quickest in the 88N is, here's the 26 car from Benicia, California, Billy Aton. Billy Aton, Redline Oil, XXX Race Co., Transport Products Unlimited, Bill Aton Painting, XXX Chassis. Speed Week Northwest debut for Aton. 12:528, 1:2:528, lap 1 for Aton. Second lap is better, 12:528, 1:2:528, Billy Aton, fourth quick in the 26 machine from Benicia, California. Coming up next, your defending Speed Week Northwest champion and 2016 winner at this race from Clarksburg, California, Justin Cox. Justin Cox, Bearco Redwood, Justice Brothers Lubricant, PM Truck Repair, College Cyclery, Moyle Racing Engines, ART. Justin Cox, 12.570, 12570. First lap for the 31C. Second lap slower, 12.605, 12605. So the first lap of 2 will count as the best of 2. Number 2 going to be rolling on the racetrack. Speed Week debut for this gentleman from Tempe, Arizona, the ORPAC. Cascade Building Services, PSP Powder Coating, Looks Motors, Papa Murphy's Pizza, Sunburst Liquid Degreaser and Soaps, Lori Keogh, Tie 64 Titanium, Angler Machine and Tool, Triple X, Alex Pettis in the number 2 is going to be the second driver ever from Arizona to compete with this series. Alex Pettis, opening lap effort, goes way high in turns 3 and 4. (13.410, 13.410). And second lap will be an improvement, 12.749, 12749. Alex Pettis. In the number 2 machine. Second to my, I'm going to have to double check the number, second driver from the state of Arizona to compete with Speed Week Northwest. The only other driver right off the top of my head, Kayleen Verville, some years ago. Well, here's the number 7 car. He's out of El Paso, Texas. Racing for car owner Clayton Snow. The team is from Sacramento, California. Unlimited Mold Incorporated, DD Companies, West Coast Race Parts, Triple X, John Carney. John Carney in the number 7. 12.916, 12916. John Carney in the 7. Speed Week debut for him. Second lap is better, 12.510, 12510. Fourth fastest for John Carney.
You didn't make a week-long pass?
Yeah. DJ Netto, Jake Hollett, Lucas Ash, John Carty, and Billy Aton. That is your top 5 after 7 cars have timed in. 18T coming up next from Jacksonville, Tanner Holmes. Tanner Holmes, Lafarge, North America, Modern Machinery, Durango RV, Commercial Collision, Sundance Signs, Johnny Cat Incorporated, KPC. Tanner Holmes, 7th quick on the first lap, 12.591, 12591 for Tanner Holmes. See what the second lap produces. Second lap is a little bit slower, 12.766, 12766, 12.591. Lap 1 is better. Well, the car that won this race last year is on the track now, the 8R. Doug and Kathy Roots from Langley, British Columbia, Canada. The driver from Pingrove, California, Michael Kofoid. Michael Kofoid in the 8R. Roots Racing, Richmond Engine, Stevens Pools, Northwest Team Excavating, Triple X Chassis. First lap for Michael Kofoid, 12.658 seconds, 12658. Second lap is an improvement. It's up to 7, 12:58.1. 1:2:5.81. Michael Kofoid in the 8R from Penn Grove, California.
A lot of people for you to have watching.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No. It's better than
Is that mic off?
down there.
I'm just making sure. Well, it'll pick up us talking too.
No.
Actually, it's not.
All right, the number 34 car, TJ Richmond out of Deer Island, Richmond Engines and Diesel, Beaverton Auto Parts, Steelhouse Metal Roofing Supply, XXX. Deer Island, located northwest of Portland on the Columbia River, by the town of St. Helens. 10th quick for TJ Richmond, 16:25.9, 16259. So Netto, Hollett, Ash, Kearney, Aton, your top 5. And lap 2 for TJ Richmond, slower, 17:45.0, 1:7.450, 16:25.9. First lap will count as 10th quick. DJ Netto, Jake Hollett, Lucas Ash, John Kearney, Billy Aton, the top 5. Justin Cox, 6th. Michael Kofoid, 7th. Tanner Holmes, 8th. Alex Pettis and TJ Richmond as we're officially past the halfway mark. Here's the 21W from Central Point. Wheeler Racing, Cook Crane Corp Company, Sun Rocks, Reese's Fine Foods, Napa Auto Parts, Sprint Car Insider, Rogers Racing Engines, KPC, Jake Wheeler. $13, $17, 0, 1, 3, 1, 7, 0 for Jake Wheeler, 10th quick. And lap 2 slower, 13:25.9, 1:3.259. 13:170, fastest of 2 laps for Jake Wheeler, 10th quick. DJ Netto still under the track record. 7 in of Zach Linsky. Zach Linsky out of Fairfield. Redline Oil, Vaughn Chopper Pumps, Rockwell Solutions, S&S Automotive ART. 13:71.1, 1:37.11, Zach Linsky, 11th quick. And lap 2 is better, 12:815, 1:2:815, Zach Linsky. Zach Linsky is staying as the 10th fastest driver in qualifying so far. '29 of Willie Croft from Roseville, California is going to be tested to the clock now. Americoat Powder Coating, Holy Smokes Barbecue, Factory Cane Shock, Smith Performance, Speedway Engines, Eagle Chassis. Lap 1 for Croft, 12:839. 1:2:839, Willie Croft, 11th fastest. Lap 2 is 4th quick, 12:49.5, 1:2:495. Willie Croft shoots up the qualifying order as your 4th fastest qualifier right now. DJ Netto, Jake Hollett, Lucas Ash, Willie Croft, John Carney, the top 5. Then it's Aton, Cox, Kofoid, Holmes, and Pettis, the top 10. Here's the driver that was second at this race last year from Visalia, California, the 94, Steven Tyner. First lap for Steven Tyner, 12:63.4, 1:26.34. Right Process Systems, Larry Davis Farms Land Leveling, Tech 9 Chassis. And lap 2 for Tyner is quicker, 12:6.03, 1:26.03. Steven Tyner is 10th. Steven Tyner, 10th fastest so far, with 12:6.03. The 2 junior, Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada, the hometown for Kelly Miller. Kelly Miller in the 2 junior. Kelly Miller, Prevost Racing, AMS Racing Engines, Eagle Chassis. Kelly Miller's first lap, 12:64.3, 1:26.43, 11th quickest amongst the field. Second lap is 7th quick, 12:5.43, 1:25.43. Kelly Miller, 7th on the qualifying chart with just 4 more cars to time in. So top 5 is the same. Billy Aton still 6th, Kelly Miller 7th, Justin Cox 8th, Michael Kofoid 9th, Tanner Holmes 10th. Next car out, it's the driver that's celebrating his 18th birthday with us tonight from Tracy, California, Kyle O'Phil. Kyle O'Phil, first time here at Coos Speedway, first trip ever during Speed Week Northwest. 13:14.4, 1:3.144. Kyle O'Phil is 14th quick. Second lap slower, 13:38.5, 1:33.85, 13:14.4. First lap is the best of 2. Country Builders Construction, Ochoco West Lumber, Boise Cascade, O'Phil Family Farms, KPC Chassis. In the 12J from Windsor, California, Van Lair Steering Repair, Redwood Auto Body, CCI Electrical, BSR Racing Engines, ART Chassis, John Clark. John Clark in the 12J, next out to qualify. Fourteenth fastest, John Clark on his first lap, 12:8.44, 1:2.84.4. Second trip by is slower, 12:97.7, 1:2.977. 12:8.44. Lap 1 is better of the 2 for John Clark. Brian Boswell out of Roseburg in the number 5 machine is our next qualifier. Boswell Racing, BC Motorsports, number 5. Running a Triple X chassis. Brian Boswell, 13:47.7, 1:34.77. 17th quick for Brian Boswell. Lap 2 is better, 13:046, 1:30.46. Brian Boswell is 15th now. And just one final competitor to qualify, and that's the 70 of Raquel Ivy. Three Rivers Casino, Bimart, MSD Ignitions, Alpha Towing, Cresswell Point S Tire Factory, Triple X. So we wait for Raquel Ivy to get shoved up. She's going to be taking a couple of warm-up laps, get some heat in the engine before she'll get the green. As right now, DJ Neto, 12.212 seconds. That is a current new track record. Jake Hollett, second fastest in the 7H. Lucas Ash, the 33, third quick. 29 of Willie Croft, fourth. The 7 of John Carney, fifth. Billy Aton in the 26, sixth. The 2 junior Kelly Miller, seventh. 31C Justin Cox, eighth. The ninth spot, 8R of Michael Kofoid. 18T Tanner Holmes, 10th. 11th is the 94 Stephen Tyner. 12th, the 2 of Alex Pettis. 13th, the 7 of Zach Linsky. John Clark in the 12J, 14th. 15th, the 5 of Brian Boswell. The 2K Kyle Ophel. 16th fastest Jake Wheeler, 21W, 17th. And TJ Richmond in the 34, 18th fastest. As our 19th and final competitor to qualify, going to get a couple of shakedown laps here before the green flag comes out. This is Raquel Ivy out of Eugene. Raquel Ivy getting the green, and her official qualification effort begins now. Thirteenth quick for Raquel Ivy on her first lap. 12.783, 1.2783. Second lap, is it going to be better? It will be slower, 13.089, 1.3089, 12.783. Raquel Ivy is going to be 13th fastest. So put your hands together, race fans. 12.212 seconds. New track record, DJ Neto from Hanford, California. Off right now with our first heat race. Brian Boswell, Raquel Ivy, green flag. Brian Boswell gets to the front, while the 2 junior of Kelly Miller moves second. Lap 1, it'll be the 5 of Boswell. Boswell leading, Kelly Miller running in position number 2. Miller all over Boswell for the race lead. Miller down on the bottom. Kelly Miller taking over the top spot. Lap number 2, count it, to the 2 junior of Kelly Miller. Brian Boswell is second. Willie Croft and DJ Neto fighting hard for third. Neto on the bottom. Neto to third. Croft running in fourth. Then it's Ivy fifth. Holmes rounding up sixth. Then it's the 34 TJ Richmond. DJ Neto moving into second. He gets underneath Brian Boswell. Following in suit is going to be the 29 of Willie Croft. It's Alberta, California, Oregon, and Oregon, your top 5. Kelly Miller, good straightaway advantage over the 88N of DJ Neto. That separates first from second. Past the halfway mark, 5 laps complete and 3 to go. TJ Richmond in the 34 goes down a lap. 1 lap car between first and second. Now make it no lap cars. Kelly Miller cruising around this power plant. As the race for second about to be waged between Neto and Croft. 1 more trip around the park for Kelly Miller. DJ Neto is second, but Willie Croft put some pressure from underneath. Your winner of heat race number 1. It's going to be Kelly Miller. DJ Neto finishes second. Willie Croft, Brian Boswell, And Raquel Ivy, your top 5. The 18T Tanner Holmes will be 6th, last car on the lead lap, and finishing 7th, the 34 of TJ Richmond. Put your hands together, race fans, for Kelly Miller from Lethbridge, Alberta, the farthest northern travel competitor. Representing the Wild Rose Province. And they're all in this heat race, all California front row. Kyle Oldfield, Zach Linsky, green flag. Oldfield to the front, the 2K. So far, so good. Nearly 3 wide for third on the initial start. Steven Tyner goes to the bottom, trying to get underneath Linsky. Steven Tyner holds on to third. Now Tyner gets in front of Linsky to move into second. Kyle Oldfield, your race leader from the onset. Lap number 2, the 2K remains at the point. Steven Tyner running in second. Zach Linsky and Justin Cox battling hard for third. Cox on the bottom. He gets underneath Linsky, and John Carney in the 7 runs 5th. 6th place belongs to the 7H of Jake Holland as the 7 of Carney moves into 4th. Kyle Oldfield, your race leader, halfway home, 4 to go. Not the straightaway advantage at this point in time, give or take, as Oldfield is definitely on the gas. Steven Tyner not letting him get away. Justin Cox third. And the 7 of John Carney. Battle at the back for 5th between the 7-8 of Zach Linsky and the 7H of Jake Holland. 2 away from the drop of the checkered flag is Kyle Oldfield. Setting a toward pace here. White flag will be presented. One more trip around the Speedway for the 2K. Trouble in turn number 3, and we go yellow for the first time this entire week. First caution of the entire week, Zach Linsky, 18 years old today, race fans, gets on the gas and is going to try and bring us home, but Steven Tyner hung on his heels. Tyner throws it in on the bottoms, and Steven Tyner gets to the front. Oldfield trying to put on the crossover move, gets a little too low in turns 3 and 4. New race leader, Steven Tyner, he'll accept the white flag. One more trip around the park and a good restart for John Carney in the 7, trying to squeak out a second place result here, as your winner is going to be the 94 of Steven Tyner. Kyle Oldfield will finish in second. John Carney is third. Justin Cox, Jake Hollett, and Zach Linsky, the rest of your finishing order. Put your hands together for Visalia, California's number 9. Out at turn number 4. Green flag. Great start for Jake Wheeler, but an incredible start for the 8R of Michael Kofoid. Kofoid down to the inside, trying to take the lead from Wheeler, and Wheeler and Kofoid get together, and it's going to be lap number 1, Michael Kofoid. John Clark and Jake Wheeler fighting hard for second. It's Alex Pettis in 4th, and Lucas Ash running 5th, but Ash will go down the inside of Pettis. Close quarter affair coming out of turn number 4. John Clark edging out in front of Jake Wheeler for second, as Michael Kofoid just railing around the 3/8 mile. John Clark is running second, Jake Wheeler third. 4th belongs to Lucas Ash, but not for very long, as Ash in the 33 gets underneath them. Alex Pettis 5th, Billy Aton running 5th. Lucas Ash will get underneath the 12J, John Clark. Lucas Ash really figuring out the low inside part of the racetrack, and he's up to second. Michael Kofoid is leagues ahead of the rest of the field in the 8R, and we are 2 laps away from the victory. Lucas Ash second, running in third, John Clark is Billy Aton in the 26, makes it underneath the 21W, Jake Wheeler, that is for 4th. white flag, Michael Kofoid in the 8R. One more trip around the Speedway. And your winner of heat race number 3 is going to be Michael Kofoid. Second, the 33 Lucas Ash. 12J John and Kelly Miller on the front row. It's California and Alberta, Canada. Green flag. 5 laps the distance. Where they finish is where they're going to start. As Willie Croft gets to the front, but it's going to be a false start. False start for your front row. We are underway. Good start for Willie Croft. Willie Croft to the front. Here comes John Carney on the bottom. Trouble in turn number 2. And yellow flag waves again. 4. Green flag. Once again, a good start for Willie Croft as DJ Neto moves into 3rd, John Carney's 4th, Lucas Ash 5th. DJ Neto moves in underneath the 2 junior, Kelly Miller to move into 2nd. Kelly Miller takes it back. John Carney in the 7 underneath both of them. It's a 2-for-1 deal for John Carney in the 7. DJ Neto trying to move into position number 2. Neto down low. It's Carney up high. The 29 of Willie Croft is your leader. We're officially past the halfway mark. This time by 3 laps complete, 2 laps to go. John Carney running in 2nd. A little bit of smoke starting to bellow out of the 7 of Carney, it looked like, as the 88 in of DJ Neto up top. Carney down on the bottom. DJ Neto moves into 2nd. White flag, one more trip around the Speedway. And your inside pole sitter for night number 1 of Speed Week Northwest is going to be Willie Croft. DJ Neto will be on the outside of him. John Carney finishes 3rd, followed by Michael Kofoid. Lucas Ash at the wire over the 2 junior of Kelly Miller. And double down Willie Croft will be your inside pole sitter this evening, race fans, for tonight's 30-lap feature. Willie Croft and DJ Neto will be sharing front row honors. And we'll grab a word with tonight's pole sitter, Willie Croft, as he's going to park it on the front stretch. Let him hear you, race fans. Willie Croft. In Arizona, as well as last year's Sherman Laurie Toller Memorial at Marysville Raceway in Northern California. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's that time of the night as we go 3 wide for you. Time to get up on your feet and make some noise, because this is round number 1 of Speed Week Northwest. This is your feature of the evening. Let them hear ya! As you know, 3 wide everywhere except the front. The missing man formation for the late Jason Johnson. Apparently the field didn't think it was good enough the first time. Let's hear it again, Coos Speedway. moments away from the initial drop of the green flag. 19 cars for 30 laps in the opening round of the 2018 Speed Week Northwest. This is the 8th time Speed Week has came to Coos Bay Speedway every year since the first visit in 2011. Hey, Coos Bay Speedway, are you glad we brought Speed Week back to the Clay by the Bay? Well, the parties that make the decision, make some noise if you want them to come back in 2019. Willie Croft, DJ Netto, Roseville, California, located right next to Sacramento, while representing the Central Valley. From the city of Hanford, DJ Netto in the 88N. It is time to batten down the hatches. Somebody quickly lock the doors, because things are going to get wild here at Coos Bay Speedway. Willie Croft, DJ Netto, front row. Here we go. Green flag. Good start for Willie Croft as he jettisons himself out in front. John Carney immediately moves into third. DJ Netto rolling on the high side. Now he's going to duck down low as Croft goes up top. Lap number 1 counted to Willie Croft in the 29. Croft, your leader on the opening lap, as the battle for second being waged between the 88N of DJ Netto and the 7, John Carney. Willie Croft up high, looking good. Elyson turns 3 and 4. John Carney and DJ Netto fighting oh so hard for second. Lucas Ash running in 4th, while Michael Kofoid is your top 5 in the 8R. Netto has second secured at this moment in time, is 3 and 4, better up on the high side, 1 and 2 on the bottom. Great race for second, still being waged between Netto on the 88N and the 7, and John Carney on the bottom. TJ Richmond in the 34, about to go a lap down, is the 29. Willie Croft makes it around him. Lap traffic already a factor in this one, as we will be 5 laps into this race, exiting turn number 4. Willie Croft leading, DJ Netto is second, John Carney is third, Michael Kofoid 4th, and it's the 33, Lucas Ash 5th. Steven Tyner battling with Kelly Miller. Miller in the 2 junior, the 94, Tyner. Some heavy traffic between those two. Justin Cox in the 31C also trying to make some maneuvers. It's a 3-car race for 6th. Tyner in the 94, 31C of Cox duking it out big time, and Kelly Miller in the 2 junior also a part of the party. The 5 of Brian Boswell just got put down a lap. So will the 2 of Alex Pettis. Those drivers working the bottom of the racetrack. Raquel Ivey in the 70 is the last car on the lead lap. She is 16th in the current running order. Willie Croft, your leader. He is out in front. Here comes DJ Netto, mounting up a charge on the 29 of Croft, as we're going to be 9 laps into this one. 9 laps complete, 21 to go. It has been all Willie Croft as Croft tries to clear the 70 of Ivy. Not going to be able to do so. Here comes the 88M of DJ Netto, bringing the 7 of John Carney with him. Slider right in front of Raquel Ivy, and Willie Croft retains the race lead. Nearly 3 wide for the top spot going into turn number 1. Croft is going to survive first with the 70 of Ivy. John Carney has solidified second. Third place belongs to the 88N of DJ Netto. It's Michael Kofoid running in 4th. In 5th place, still the 33 of Lucas Ash. 11 laps into this one. It is all Willie Croft. John Clark in the 12J is the last car on the lead lap, and he's about to go a lap down. 88N of DJ Netto somehow getting back into second. He makes it past the 7 of John Carney. Kofoid is 4th, and now the 94, Steven Tyner, starting to pressure the 33 of Lucas Ash for 5th. He's bringing the 31C of Justin Cox with him. John Clark on the bottom of the racetrack goes down a lap. Willie Croft makes it through him easily. 7 in of Zach Olinsky is at the tail of the field as the final car on the lead lap. Second place still in the balance is the 7 of John Carney, battling with the 88N of DJ Netto. Now the 8R of Michael Kofoid. trying to make it a 3-car race for second. Steven Tyner's moved into 5th place in the 94, getting past Lucas Ash in the last couple of laps. DJ Netto trying to clear the 12J, John Clark, as John Carney and Michael Kofoid fighting hard for 3rd. Kofoid on the bottom, Carney on the bottom, it'll get past Clark, as Kofoid, he'll slip underneath the 12J of Clark to get past him. Steven Tyner starting to come into the picture and making a 5-car race up front. Willie Croft in the 29 is right behind the 7 in of Zach Linsky. Zach Linsky, final car on the lead lap, is running 14th. Then there's the 5 of Boswell, all in front of your leader. Croft leads. Netto is second. Is trouble. Justin Cox will spin in turn number 4. He keeps it going, but we are under caution. Caution at 31C Justin Cox. 17 laps complete, 13 to go. Willie Croft going to get on the gas, exiting turn number 4. Here we go. DJ Netto immediately striking underneath Willie Croft, going to try and make it a battle for the top spot, but Croft holds on. DJ Netto sticking with them. Here comes Michael Kofoid. Kofoid and Carney racing hard for 3rd. Carney on the bottom, Kofoid up top. Meanwhile, an equally entertaining race for the lead is Willie Croft on the high side. DJ Netto running in 2nd. John Carney holds on for 3rd. Michael Kofoid is 4th. And running in 5th is the 94 Steven Tyner. And trouble will strike in. Here we go out of corner number 4. Green flag. Croft to the front. As the race for 3rd being waged right off the bat between Michael Kofoid and John Carney. Kofoid to 3rd, Carney trying to take it back down the front straightaway. Carney on the bottom, Kofoid up high. And now back in the top 5 is the 33 of Lucas Ash. Kofoid works the inside line. Carney holds on to 3rd, Carney now going for 2nd. We are 10 laps away from the conclusion and now make it 9 laps to go for Willie Croft with half a straightaway advantage over the 88N of DJ Netto. Croft, Netto, Carney, your top 3. Just mere laps away from wrapping this one up. But lap traffic is still coming into the picture. Willie Croft trying to extend the lead as far as possible. Meanwhile, the race for 5th between the 33 of Lucas Ash on the bottom, up high, 94 Steven Tyner. Those 2 drivers not giving up. Alex Pettis in the 2 is the driver at the tail of the field. He's running the bottom of the racetrack, 6 laps away from the checkered. And Raquel Ivy will spin right where your leader Willie Croft was operating, and we go yellow. From the Lone Star State of Texas, Willie Croft 6 laps away from the win. Here we go. Steven Tyner, the 94, trying to make it past the 7 of Carney. That is a race for 3rd. Tyner down low as Netto trying to run down Willie Croft. 5 laps remaining. John Carney and Steven Tyner still battling hard for 5th. And now Tyner nearly getting into the wall, and the 33 of Lucas Ash nearly gets by him. Billy Aton in the 26 and the 31C. Justin Cox coming from the back of the field as we're 3 laps away from Willie Croft winning this one. Croft has a healthy lead. DJ Netto runs 2nd, John Carney 3rd. Then it's Steven Tyner followed by Lucas Ash. Lucas Ash and Steven Tyner still fighting for 4th. Ash on the bottom of the racetrack. 2 laps to go for the 29. White flag is coming out. One more trip around the Speedway. 111 races, and Willie Croft will be the newest winner on the all-time win list. DJ Netto finishes second. John Carney is third. Lucas Ash